Hello friends and welcome to a new video, and this is kind of like a new kind of type of video. Like, I haven't done anything like this before, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't know, yeah, but so anyways, so if you didn't know, I'm actually a huge fan of Sailor Moon. Like, if you didn't know for some weird reason. And yeah, I'm especially like a Sera Myu fan. If you don't know what it is, that is the Sailor Moon musicals. They are where the gold is. It is amazing. And actually a new musical just aired like a few days ago, and that musical is NogiSaga 46 version musical Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon 2019. Yeah, the name is pretty weird and kind of like not so great. But yeah, in the community we just call it NogiMyu, and well, NogiMyu 2019 in this case. And I'm here to like tell my opinion about it and my impressions about it and all that cool stuff. Cause why not? And yeah, this is actually my first like scripted video, so I have no idea how this goes. But yeah, we'll just go straight for it. And first, I'm going to be telling my like opinion on the actresses, like the new actresses that were added to this year's performance. Yeah, cool. Let's go. Okay, so first up we have Shiori Kubo, who played Sailor Moon, Usagi Tsukino. And yeah, when the cast was first announced, I was really excited to see Shiori as Sailor Moon, cause I really like her in Nogisaka because of her personality, which was like very Usagi-like. So I was like, okay, she's gonna be so amazing as Usagi. And I also really like her singing voice, like in Kotoramaho, and I also like her in other musicals slash stage plays like Zombie. Like, oh my god, she was so good, she slayed. But then when I was watching the musical, I was kind of disappointed in her, if being honest with ya. I mean, her Usagi seemed a little too strong and kind of like forceful. Like, it kind of felt like she was overacting, and that like more overacting than Marina, and that didn't feel that much like Usagi. Like, especially during Ohio 8 News, the second song of the musical, where she basically has her introductions, she seemed to be really overacting and didn't feel like Usagi at all. But also they really also gave her a hard time because they were clearly having like issues with the microphones, so it like always sound like not just her, but everybody seemed like they were shouting into the mix. But luckily she toned down as the musical went on, but it kind of still felt like she was overacting a bit. Yeah, but I still was kind of disappointed in her, confused, cause like I said, I've seen her perform on other things, and she wouldn't need to overact, cause her personality really is like Usagi. Like, her personality is really similar to Usagi, so I was really confused, like why was she like overacting and stuff like that. But also, well, I really like her singing. It was nice, even though it wasn't the most Usagi-like, but I still really like it and it was enjoyable. Also, that girl can scream. Like, her scream at the end of the act was amazing. Like, I actually got chills when I heard it. She has officially entered the scream contest with the other Sailor Moon actresses. Yes, queen. But overall, she wasn't as good as I thought. Like, I really thought she would be like one of my favorite Sailor Moon actresses, but yeah, well, I still enjoyed her. She isn't the best Sailor Moon actress, but definitely not the worst either. To be honest, the more and more I listen to her Kumiko Moon, I like it more and more. So yeah, that's a plus. And next up we have Hazuki Makai, the girl who played Sailor Mercury, Ami Mizuno. I didn't know that much about her because I'm not that into Nogizaka 46. But when the cast was announced, I was just like, oh cool. I'm like, okay. Whatever. I mean, I'm not that keen of Ami as a character, so I didn't really look into it that much. Oh my god, I actually love her so much. She was so good. She gave me major Chieko Kawabe vibes. The Sailor Mercury, fourth Sailor Mercury actress. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, which was amazing. I mean, yeah, it's maybe not the most Ami likes, but I like it a lot. I feel like Ami is actually the hardest characters to portray in Sailor Moon. So I don't even actually have a favorite Sailor Mercury actress. So I feel like it's really hard to play her. With her, it seemed like she was most aware of what was going on around her. If you know what I mean, it was very Ami-like. If you know what I mean. When Shiori accidentally stepped on her long pigtail during the musical and it actually fell off, she immediately took it from the ground, but not really, she took it really smoothly, so if you weren't looking that closely, you probably wouldn't even pay attention to it that much. It was very subtle. And then gave it back to Shiori, which was I feel was really Ami-like, because I feel like she's actually always aware of everything, if you get what I mean. Yeah, I don't know. I also really like her singing. It was really good. She sounded a lot like Riria, the Mercury from Team Moon. Also, oh my god, she freaking blew my weave away all the way to the North Pole with her aqua mist. Let's take a listen, shall we? Her first Mercury aqua mist was so epic. I love it so much. I was just whoa, this girl has some spunk. But yeah, overall I really like her, and her Mercury was really caring, but also had that nice spunk that she needs. At least that's my opinion. Lol. Okay, so next we have Sera Hayakawa, who played Sailor Mars, Reihino. And to be honest, I was really skeptical about her. Seriously, I was so skeptical, you can't even tell. When they announced the cast, I watched some clips of her from YouTube that I could find, and from the clips I saw, she didn't seem like she had the fire and the passion, to be a Mars, to be Sailor Mars, especially because of her normal voice, was just really high, and I was well, that isn't really Mars-like at all. But I still don't want to get too into it, because I didn't know a thing about her, and since she was a 4th gen member in Nogizaka, so there wasn't that much stuff about her, so I didn't want to get too into it, so it wouldn't ruin the musical or her for me. So I decided to wait until I see the musical. And oh my god, she did so good. She stayed in character for the whole musical, which Kazumi Takayama struggled quite a bit with, and her voice was so deep at first, I wasn't even sure that it was her. I thought it was actually someone else, but I was like, wow, who is this girl? It was so Mars, just blew my weave away. And her singing was just really cool. It fit Mars perfectly. And she also had perfect amount of manga Mars energy, and and then a sprinkle of anime Mars, which made watching her more enjoyable. I feel like she is what Kanananaki tried to do in NogiMyu and failed. And also her I Don't Need Any Man, during the dance scene, it was so full of energy, and she was just overall full of manga Mars sass and passion. It was so good. I really liked her as Mars. I'm still kinda iffy that I don't know if I like her or Kazumi better, but either way, she was so good. Seriously, she was amazing. And next on the list, we have Queen Juna Ito. Like first, I didn't really know that much about her, but then my friend ZAKURO was really hyped about her, so I decided to believe it and wait and see. So I didn't look that much stuff about her. I saw some things in Tumblr and stuff like that, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna wait and see what it's like. And it was proven right. She was actually so good. What a queen! I mean, I feel like she's Nojo and Minami Umezawa combined and improved. Her acting was perfect and singing was on point. Yes, queen! She was so good as Makoto. She didn't overact at all and she didn't struggle with singing. She was just good, and I really liked how she rolled R when singing. It was really I don't know, for some reason it just made me really happy. Well, because I have trouble saying the word R, the letter R. So I don't know what I'm not saying that she has trouble saying the letter R, but it just sounds really funny when she was rolling her R Yari. I don't even know. I don't even know. Let's just play the clips. Play the clips. But yeah, it just brought some really nice details to her and Jupiter in general as a character. It was, she was just amazing. Overall, she was so good as Jupiter and as Makoto, and she's probably one of my favorite Jupiters right now. Yeah, she did so good, and I could just bob to her Kumikaku Jupiter all the time. Yes, queen! Yeah, and you know who comes after Jupiter? It's Venus. So I think now it's time to address the elephant in the room, the biggest elephant in the room, related to NogiMyu 2019, maybe Sailor Moon in general. The biggest elephant in the room after Kananakada. And the person I'm talking about is Mayu Tamara, the girl who played Sailor Venus, Minako Aino. So, since Mayu is from the 4th gen of Nogizaka, like Sera, there wasn't that much stuff about her in the internet, but from the video clips I saw her, she seemed kind of researched, but I also thought that, she could really pull Minako off, really great. She could be the bubbly Minako, the boy Gracie Minako, and also the leader Venus, and yeah. But, yeah. Well, she was a good leader, Venus. And that's basically about it. Everything other than that, she wasn't that good. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I actually feel so bad saying this about her because I don't know, I feel like she actually tried her best, but her singing was actually pretty bad. She couldn't hit the notes at all, and she was sounded really strained, and she clearly struggled a lot. I mean, I found it really cool that they lowered the pitch of the Kumikaku Venus for her, so that it could match her voice, but she still sounded really strained and struggled, and she struggled a lot. But at least one positive thing is that the first line of the song, Aito Bibono, actually sounded pretty nice. But after that, well, it didn't sound good at all. And after watching the musical and listening to the song again, it seemed like she was trying to sing higher, probably to match Hina and Kana, but she wasn't able to do that, and it didn't sound good at all. I mean, she even stopped singing in Unmei no Anata before she was supposed to. I don't know if it was because she was struggling or because she was crying. It might have been both, but also her dancing seemed kind of lazy when compared to the other girls. It seemed I don't know, maybe because she was so nervous and her nerves were all over the place, so it might be because of that. But She acknowledges it all, and she even wrote it about in the Nogisaka 46 4th Gen blog. I'm sure that everyone who saw the performance noticed that I'm not that good in singing or acting. So when I first heard about it, I really wondered why was I chosen. I'm sure that there are a bunch of other girls who are a lot better at singing than I am. I didn't understand why was I chosen to play Sailor Venus. I'll put a link in the blog post in the description if you want to read it. It's obviously in Japanese. But yeah, she also explains that like she still wanted to try her best, and she's tried her best. But yeah, even though her singing wasn't the like I said before, even though her singing wasn't the most enjoyable, I still enjoyed her leader Venus. Overall, it might be that she actually isn't a solo singer, cause when she was like singing with the other girls, it actually sounded good. Like she sounded like she was hitting the notes probably. But I think she wasn't very good, as she struggled a lot with her singing, and her bubbly Minako was pretty much non-existent. But you could still like see she was trying her best, which is why I want to like protect her and not like I mean most people are like trying to like protect her, like say that oh she's tried her best and everything, even though it didn't work out that well. Oh poor girl. I like probably everyone else was really surprised when they like announced that they were gonna do the same musical as last year, but just with like different people as the main cast, and like a lot of people are pretty upset by this and gave it a lot of hate because it gave an impression that because they were doing this, it pushed away the new musical, Kaguya Hime no Koibito from like the Sailor Moon Super movie to next year. And I'm not gonna lie, I would have like much more liked for them to make a NogiMyu with like the Black Moon arc instead of going with the Dark Kingdom arc again, because it just pretty much been drained out with NogiMyu last year having 2 teams and then the Super Live with 3 teams. But I still enjoyed it very much, and I'm happy that we got a Sera Myu this year. And that it was actually live streamed, and it's gonna be released on DVD 11th of April next year, 2 days before my birthday. Also, take a hint, Super Live. I also pretty like how they added some new cool like SFX to some of the songs. It was really nice, like to give some brand new touch to the songs. Probably the only complaint I have is the fact that they clearly had some issues with the microphones on the live stream, which pretty much sucked and gave the actors a really hard time. And it also would have been kind of cool if they would have changed the plot a little bit, or like changed the songs, like change some of the songs, or like have different songs like they did with the Kaiteba and the Revision musicals, or during like the beginning of 2000 with like the Bandai musicals. And yeah, the rest of the cast is the same as last year, and did really good like last year, so there's nothing that much to say. And the video would be so long if I actually started go through like every actress that was there. Oh yeah, but the only thing I want to say that the ensemble, how do you even pronounce it? I don't know, was a lot better last year. Excluding the one who played the teacher, Haruna, this year. She had so much energy, like Haruna energy, I loved it. The rest of the ensemble, gonna be the same as last year. Like, the singing was so much better last year in the Ohio 8 News. And especially the TV person, oh my gosh, she was so amazing last year. Like, I loved her. And the one this year is nothing compared to her. Shout out to Mayuko Kawamoto, the best TV person forever. I love you. Also, yeah, I loved how they added Aina Star Sign to the special live show. It's one of my all-time favorite Muse songs. I'm really amazing. Still sad about not there being like Fire not being there. We'll never know. Nonetheless, I still enjoyed this year's musical. Is it better than the last year? No. I still like the last year's one more. But I like some of the actors better, like Mercury and Jupiter are definitely better than last year, in my opinion. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I want. Oh, what was that voice crack? But yeah, I think that's all I want to say. Yeah, I don't know. I really like making this, like make like scripted videos where I just talk about random stuff. I don't know if you want more. And if you enjoyed my opinion, oh yeah, and please tell your opinion in the comments. And what did you think about my thoughts on this musical? And yeah, if you like this video and want to see more like this, make sure to leave a like, and yeah, comment your thoughts below, tell me what you think about everything, and make sure to subscribe to keep up with my shenanigans. 協力してくれないと好きに頑張っておいしゃきよ. I'll see you in the next one. Have some love. 月の光は愛のメッセージ